Greetings, Zimbabwe, and welcome to the On the Spot news right here on Zimbabwe Daily. My name is Yvonne Muchaka, and I'll be reading the news. The stories making the headlines: RBZ shuts down Inbucks, bread price shoots up, population census begins today. And now for the news in detail. The Zimbabwe Revenue Authority has confirmed that a staff bus was involved in an accident which resulted in loss of lives and injuries. The bus was carrying staff members from Beitbridge to Harare. The accident took place on April 19 near Corona Shops along Masvingo Road. In a statement, Zimra said it is working with authorities to assist the affected staff members. Zimra said details of what transpired are not yet clear and investigations are ongoing. Inbucks, a popular money transfer service owned by Simbisa Brands, was on Wednesday ordered to cease operations by the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe, which accused the company of failing to comply with regulations. The central bank said Inbucks customers had a 30-day window to withdraw their money, but they would not be allowed to make deposits or transfers. Simbisa said it had requested an urgent meeting with the RBZ on Thursday. The company denies that it is non-compliant. Leader of the Joan Maranga Apostolic Sect, Baba Noah Taguta, was yesterday laid to rest at the sacred Chinyamukumbu shrine in Marange. The late Taguta's body was allegedly left at his palace for 3 days since Sunday when he died, as some church prophets believed that he would resurrect. Thousands of congregates braved the cold and drizzly weather to attend the funeral at the mountain near the church shrine. The United States Embassy has said the Zimbabwe Democracy and Economic Recovery Act of 2001, ZIDERA, requires Zimbabwe to hold an election widely accepted as free and fair by independent international monitors and to sufficiently improve the pre-election environment to be consistent with international standards. The price of a standard loaf of bread has shot up to $2.27 in United States dollars in response to the increase in raw material costs witnessed in the past weeks. A notice sent out to retailers by bakers yesterday indicates a prime white loaf will not be sold at a will now be sold at a wholesale price of 310 Zimbabwe dollars, while retailers will be allowed to sell the loaf at 341 Zimbabwean dollars. Alternatively, the same loaf will be sold at a wholesale price of $2.06 United States dollars and sold at $2.27 at retail price. Zimbabwe's rural road network is in a sorry state despite government pumping millions of dollars over the years for repair and rehabilitation work. The country's roads department has been criticized by legislators for failing to reconstruct collapsed bridges and maintain roads that have remained inaccessible for over 25 years in several districts countrywide. A joint parliamentary committee on transport and sustainable development goals recently visited some of the affected districts on a fact-finding mission to assess the progress of government-funded projects. The 2022 Population and Housing Census, which is conducted after every 10 years by the Zimbabwe National Statistics Agency, ZimStat, begins today. Yesterday, marches were held in all major cities and towns across the country as the culmination of an advanced publicity program to urge everyone to ensure that their households are counted. Last night, 20 April, was census night, the precise time when every Zimbabwean is counted. From today, enumerators will be moving across communities and towns, knocking on doors and asking for the data on who spent census night in each household. Enumerators have identity cards and all information that can be tagged to a single person. is totally confidential. Moving on, the state yesterday said police were ready with Miriam Baiwa's docket on attempted murder charges, and it was now perusing it with expectation of prosecuting her when she returns to court within the next month. Prosecutor Mr. Lancelot Mutsokoti said they were hoping that they will be ready to prosecute Mobaiwa when she returns to court on June 21 this year. Mobaiwa is alleged to have attempted to take Vice President Constantino Chiwenga's life by removing a medical intravenous set and a catheter when he was hospitalized in South Africa. Zimbabwe is on course to win the fight against malaria after a 70% drop in new cases, officials have said. Health Ministry Social Behavior Communications Officer Fortunate Manjuro said Zimbabwe recorded a 70% reduction in malaria cases in 2021 compared to 2020. Zimbabweans in South Africa have blasted recent comments by South African Home Affairs Minister Aaron Motsoaledi, who was quoted saying he would resign after all undocumented foreigners had been locked away. They described Motsoaledi's utterances as tantamount to endorsing xenophobic attacks on foreigners. He was addressing an African National Congress ANC regional conference in the Eastern Cape province this week. Local film producer and actor Joseph Derek Hakurimi is excited after landing the main character role in Smoking Gun, a forthcoming film series by Eastlife Entertainment Production. The crime-themed film was shot in Mutare and directed by Stephen Motago. And to end this news bulletin, here are the headlines once again. RBZ shuts down inbox. Bread price shoots up. Population census begins today. And that brings us to the end of our bulletin. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of day.